alphabetical order. For instance, Team A speakers will face instructions from Team F, Team B from Team A, and so on. Without further ado, let the debate begin.
I would now request the speaker for the motion from Team A to present their argument. Dating back to 1790, a revolution of its kind, the first AI agricultural robot. Now let's start. Did this innovation lead to jobs vanishing then or today? Not at all. In fact, it transformed the corporate the only hobby I have is to render jobs to fun. However, I am of the firm belief that the only purpose of such baseless notion, or shall I say, assumption, is to create mass panic and hostility towards embracing this revolutionary technology. As for the World Economic Forum, AI is already helping us solve some of the greatest challenges, from an increase of 20 to 25% in nutrient loss to 95% accuracy in disease diagnosis. It is that silent jet engine pushing our sluggish economic plane into turbo mode. Ladies and gentlemen, cast your minds back to the advent of computers. How widely was the idea criticized during job losses? Now let me ask you, did it happen then? Certainly not. The IT sector today stands as the highest revenue generator, providing an array of employment opportunities. That's exactly the case with AI. Values, norms, and languages have evolved over the last 6 decades. What remains the same, however, is the fear of machines. But we can't let these short-term job anxieties halt our progress, or else we'll be left back by technology's rapid pace. AI is forecasted to double the rate of global economic growth to $14 trillion. Very impressive, isn't it? However, my worthy opponents might still argue that AI sparks unemployment. To stay competitive in this dynamic job market, it is vital to adopt a growth mindset and embrace continuous learning through upskilling and reskilling programs. Let us remember, human beings have unique qualities of critical thinking and rationality, which AI will never be able to replicate. Keeping this in mind, which I am sure my worthy opponents too are in agreement. Why this unfounded fear of AI being a threat to job security? While the rise of AI might lead to disappearance of some traditional jobs, it also paves the way for a new generation of careers that capitalize on the benefits of AI. Therefore, by responsibly embracing it as a tool that augments human abilities, we can achieve unprecedented heights of economic growth. I would like to end by saying the choice is binary: adapt, thrive, or stagnate and succumb to the relentless march of AI. Thank you.
The speaker has taken 3 minutes 52 seconds. I would now request the interjector from Team F to pose this question.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Well, my dear friends, you have led us through the various phases of artificial intelligence and how it will be a positive aspect to the job landscape. But do allow me to also tell you one of the critical dangers of artificial intelligence is the potential for bias and discrimination. Artificial intelligence systems are trained on vast amounts of data which can perpetuate existing biases present. This can result in unfair treatment areas such as hiring, loan approvals, criminal justice, and can threaten the very individuality and security of individuals. Social media, where the recent phenomena of deepfake videos is already a rising concern in the nation. What is your take on this?
Thank you for your question. When you posed all the threats about AI, well, what we need to realize that AI is actually very nascent stage, yet to be sophisticated in our society. And it's a new technology, and as it will be progressively standardized in all the economies across the globe, there will be measures which will be taken to confront all these issues, where there will be government interference, there will be policies, there will be regulations made to ensure that this, a technology benefits us. I'd like to give the very news that came, I think, day before yesterday's newspaper, where we have the European Union, and they've taken an act and released an act against AI where they promote safe, transparent, and environment-friendly AI, and that's one of the first continents to actually have concrete rules for AI. So, like I said, at its nascent stage, yet to be sophisticated, measures will be taken. And hence, I still stand by my point that it is the future, is here to stay and help all kinds of humanity. Thank you.
I would now request the speaker against the motion, Team A, to present their argument. In this tech-driven age, everyone seems to be falling head over heels for artificial intelligence. But while we are busy showering AI with confetti, let's not forget about its little secret. It's quite the thief, disguised in a nobleman's robe, swiping jobs from humans to machines. Greetings, everyone. Today, I stand before you to answer the million-dollar question all of us are confronted. Is AI a threat to employment opportunities? The answer undoubtedly is yes. At the outset, let's acknowledge the undeniable fact that AI is becoming increasingly sophisticated. However, it is poised to unleash an economic Armageddon where few highly skilled professionals might thrive. But it is the middle class and the semi-skilled workers who face major threats of unemployment. People think that jobs will be created. Fair enough, and I do not deny it. But then the moot question remains, where and how many? Maybe a few thousand shiny jobs in the Silicon Valley or other IT hubs. But at what cost? Millions will be left jobless in the not so developed world, widening the income gaps and worsening inequality. Is this what we call progress? And are we happy with it? You may also talk about upskilling or reskilling as a job security fix. This thought at best is nothing but naive. Here are such large-hearted employers who, at the cost of their own profits, courtesy automation, are willing to reskill and rehire these displaced workers. My worthy opponents will surely flood all of us with plethora of data and percentages, boasting about the success of AI. Well, my dear friends, I can only say that had the picture been so rosy, And had we been contented by these figures, we wouldn't be debating on this topic today. The latest World Economic Forum report states the creation of 69 million AI-driven jobs. Very impressive, isn't it? But my dear friends, the very same report also estimates a destruction of 89 million jobs thanks to AI. Will these speakers on the other end of the spectrum still make tall claims of job generation? Fearing this catastrophic future, even the godfather of AI, Dr. Jeffrey Hinton, very remorsefully said, and I quote, "I regret my lifetime's work on AI." Unquote. My dear friends, by no means do I intend to be a pessimist or disregard AI completely, but it is vital that we minimize and mitigate its destructive potential. We for sure stand at a crossroads where decisions we make will either safeguard the livelihoods of millions or consign them to the annals of unemployment. Thank you.
The speaker has taken 3 minutes and 52 seconds. I would now request the interjector from Team F to pose this question.
My second question goes out to the speaker against the motion. Well, my dear friends, thank you for presenting your point of view. But allow me to also tell you, artificial intelligence has the excellent potential of boosting our economy. AI has pushed the boundaries computer machines used to function and operate to make human lives easier. And it has also enabled our human workforce to focus on tasks which require human abilities. My question to you is, why can't we not look at artificial intelligence as a technology which will not hinder our economic progress, but can be a catalyst to growth of the Indian economy?
Thank you for your question. Firstly, I would like to say that as mentioned in my last panel, not completely disregarding the technology. AI, I'm not denying its efficacy in increasing our productivity and making our lives easier, as you mentioned. But what we need to acknowledge is that nothing can be used as an excuse to celebrate a technology which poses a real life negative impact on humankind. In this case, AI as a job destroyer. I am for its regulated and rational use, keeping in mind the adverse effects it poses on the social and economic circumstances. So, I would like to give you an example to reinforce my statement. These very concerns about job security have also been echoed by some of the pioneers in the field of AI, like Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, where he recently stated that his biggest fear due to the proliferation of AI is its disastrous effect on the labor and the job market. So, sticking to the point of today's debate, that is AI a threat to employment? I firmly believe that it is. And if we do not regulate it, it will become the hegemon we all will be subservient to. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would now request the speaker from Team B for the motion to express their views.
Smartness by systems, monitoring by social, the recognition of my face, the E to my powers. Calculated to my source, the 24/7 powers. It is the transcend of my understanding, the efficiency to my effort. Coordination of my monotony, the text to my target, the relate to my intent. It is the engineering of my knowledge. Yes, my dear friends, it is AI. Good morning, everyone. Today, there's all this technology. Your phone. the extreme amplification of the human mind and its creativity. So stop. Yes, stop fixing a climate spoken. So with man, was machine as should have been Terminator. Because a decade I had a developer, institutor, and a planet but not an educator. Please no. I'm not doing this, that one is of it. I'm sure you already know that they're infinite in also those who even finding water on the other side of the moon. It has innumerable moments. The subject matter is the pure, and the answer tell some people about it. It's engine program in India. Today, 80% of the engineers are unemployed or working in a field very different from it. It is because they aren't in a workplaces. I repeat, they aren't in a workplaces doing justice to their. I still remember my BTech classes sitting idle for almost a year, waiting for the perfect job opportunity. And what? And opening a restaurant. Oh, doubt without restaurant is really amazing. But I wonder what if we have the opportunity? We need an visit cloud computing. Who knows? But one thing that we know for sure is that AI expects can create millions of jobs worldwide. After lifting the primary level of employment hierarchy, it's a bit of coordinated jobs. Following the rest of the agenda of AI for one, and AI for all. It's a prosperous net of diversity with people of different intelligence. Looking at the history revolution, making the blend work from ancient AI programs that have basic farming. So, lifting the country's economy to now the level of sustainability. That's exactly what I've been dreaming of. Only the fruits of it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, incorporation of smart AI. And the which we talked about. Can actually be the topic of our own Australian frequency. No, see, countless causes in the case of adversity. An economy with humans and AI will work together in the COVID issue. That can be you the impact and like that growing science down to yes, video, a graphic of me. You Wall Street with short of the results, I repeat, trillions of dollars in the market cap. It's outstanding. So, my dear friends, ponder hard, think hard, and convince yourself that AI is an answer to all of these issues. So, how can any of them get this one? But support from billion of the stupid comes to mind. They are decades when nothing happens. But they are weeks when decades happen. Let us accept that something enormous and gigantic is happening. The magical words of Gulzar, Simpson have been said. Things into a game of are brimming with the mission of services. Like AI, product manager, research and data engineer. Jobs that are capable. Silence and parenting economy. Software employees and employees to create the system completed for rather than living to the turn it into your courage. With the king born. Let us be sufficient. This is the freedom we all have been waiting for. On the breeze of the sky. Just what if we fall? But my friends, what if we fly? What if we fly?
The speaker has taken 3 minutes 56 seconds. The interjector from Team A is requested to present his question.
Good morning, everyone. I appreciate the thoughts put forward by you. You mentioned in your speech that AI is for all, but let us not forget that beneath the surface, AI is nothing but a marketing gimmick. The shiny jobs that we talk about are only limited to a section of society which have high level of education and availability of capital and embrace this change. But what about the 44% of the global workforce who are working in the low skilled occupations who don't have such assets and are being drowned in this tech tsunami? So, how do you plan to save 44% of the global workforce?
Where is the sector? We publish. Well, let's take the example of a small sector. Let's say a school. Not only it provides employment for the teachers, for the principals, but for the admin staff. My dear friends, even the bus drivers, even the canteen wala. My dear friends, we have that technology always makes us closer. Take the example of phone pay. My dear friends, even I use phone pay. My dad, even the sabji wala uses phone pay. So, Anand, I got you. What is closer? My dear friends, let's take the example of this pen. The bias to the knowledge. It is said a pen is mightier than a sword. And I poke at the friend's eye. It is a sword now. Does this mean that we should be a pen? No. Absolutely not. It is our actions that we think about, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you for your answer.
I would now request the speaker from Team B against the motion to express their views.
A vast, magnificent forest, an inclusive one that went torn of greens, that followed axes of leaves, and that survival for just existence. Dear friends, our forest is shrinking. It's crumbling from the infinity to the core. But we, the trees, are looking for the axe. For the axe, we remember and has convinced us to one of just because handling is made of our data, our word, she cannot be one of us. Yes, you heard me right. She's not us. She is artificial. Good morning, everyone. Today I stand here to present my views on how this artificial intelligence, a sharpened axe, is just a few inches away from our roots. Dear friends, we are moving in an era where intellectually everything you and I will perform super really best. These are not this kid, right? We're all the jobs. You know, this happened to my great granddad. He used to call himself a maths wizard. But the very first time he saw a calculator, I still remember that 110 rupees fancy calculator. Tuk, tuk, tuk. The result of calculation is second. But you know, he was devastated. He just said one thing, that this is a shadow intelligence, a shadow that is waiting for the exact 12 o'clock overhead sun rays when it will engulf the entire energy and conquer us completely. I see his prophecy. All I have to say, his calculations coming out right when I see huge companies like Walmart deploying autonomous robots in their stores, displacing a vast number of humans. Hilariously, we are similar to those unaware Taj Mahal who are creating a pottery vibe, but on the graves of the burials of the jobs. And I think it is that it's the same, but ignore it, but stay in a denial mode till the panic was. My friends, just remind the Congress by AI of saying that AI will only fit the rule-based, repetitive, and broad jobs. But no, dear listeners, no, we are talking about computers. We are talking about artificial intelligence, and intelligence that has trillions of connections like parts in the brain and uses power in megawatts. So that can't imagine the learning and performing part. Alarming, isn't it? Yes, by government to fight for us and take over the creative field totally. The strategy has already replaced started writers, poets, not. And now it's rotating to be domain specific like law GPT and doctor GPT. So sorry, my dear friends, what the one when it comes to your source will be completely literal, and we ourselves will be resources and resources exhaust. They are replaceable. Far is not the day. Yes, far is not the day when AI is going to look back on the same way we look at the fossil skeletons of Africa. An upright ape living in dust with crude language, trusted tools, and for a human extinction in this greedy market of AI. This greed reminds me of a quote by Warren today that be greedy when the market is cheerful and be fearful when the market is cheerful. Yes, you have to serve fear for the job, fear for this AI, even though what you have behind closed door of your room at 2 a.m. Hear it. At the end, ask you, what is happening here? What is here? Printed light, pervading fear. Yes, this is what we see, a grave. What is left behind is just a text slave. Just a text slave. Thank you.
Speaker has taken 4 minutes and 1 second. I would now request the interjector from Team A
to present this question. Hello.
Greetings, everyone. I appreciate the thoughts put forward by you. Spoke about how AI is a threat to employment opportunity. But my friend, while every technology has its drawbacks, the positive aspects of AI outweigh its negatives. A renowned economist, David Otter, highlighted that today 60% of the workers are working in occupations that did not even exist in 1940. Over a period of time, like we have shifted from snail mail to Gmail, telephones to iPhones, did this technological shift destroy our job? No, my friends, it didn't. In fact, it created jobs across various sectors, ranging from the very complex software engineering roles to the simplest call center roles, leading to a new revolution and positioning our country the global IT hub. Moreover, AI has already created new roles like AI prompt engineer and application developer, even in its nascent stage. So, envisioning its potential in the long run, how can you doubt its legitimacy?
Thank you for the question, my dear director. That actually made me ponder hard. Now, coming to the answer, I would like to say that I totally respect AI's potential to develop the economy as put by you. But in the past also, we have had many sectors, be it the agriculture sector or the clothing sector or the IT sector itself. But the one thing to be noticed here is that none of these sectors, I repeat, none of these sectors had a conscious and sentient product or a resource like AI. I'll give you a small example of engineer that he is an employee at Microsoft. So he created an order collection AI for a visa company. And you know what the AI did? It surpassed his given commands and eventually started to use its own intelligence to deal with the customers. And this is not even the first example. We have n number of examples that show that AI has the capacity to surpass the human commands. And just think yourself, what is even the benefit of creating a sector where humans won't work themselves, right? So at the end, I would say that remember that there's a big difference between symbiosis and the parasitic reaction. Like I'm sure you all must have heard about the rhizobium and how it works in collaboration with the plant roots, right? And you must have also heard of parasitic plant. So note the difference. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Parag.
I would now request the speaker from PMC for the motion to present her arguments.
Good morning, respected jury members, esteemed dignitaries, and my dear friends. Today, Tanisha from EUC is here in favor of the motion. Artificial intelligence is not a substitute for human intelligence. Rather, it is a tool to satisfy and change. From resource allocation to protein synthesis, the extent to which the human is gentlemen, because they are. That profit is so you cost utilization are already scarce space. The static one of the leading countries of the world. Modern world. By which we want to grow, it comes from a sector. Sorry. My friend, artificial intelligence and AI medical systems don't achieve men or women in any given circumstance. AI systems belong on top. Programs. Your classes will not manage. Ironic, today, trying to make the accomplishments we have achieved by AI, by boosting my economy, by doing work from home, even at the previous and the COVID era. Ladies and gentlemen, that the mass production of food vaccine to sustain our economy done with the help of AI. The distant dream of 5 trillion into reality. Not only this, AI has also impacted the artists and content industry. Include the arts in India. Years back, the market was just limited to consumers and journalists. Now, the intelligence has put the local shops and the Indian markets on the board, stating we have arrived. At last, I would express my grief by quoting from healthcare's heart to learning soul. In every bite, our spirit hold. In industry thrive, our economic growth is fear. In AI life, be the human, have no fear, no fear, no fear.
The speaker has taken 3 minutes 50 seconds. I would now request the inspector from Team B to pose a question.
First of all, dear speaker, I really like the way you expressed your thoughts. But a doubt arose in my mind when you mentioned that AI really helped the artists and the cottage industry, which can be summarized as the creative industry, right? It sparked a memory in my brain of a few weeks ago when there was a construction going on. So I came across an AI that gave me 25 designs, all fitting into my aesthetic needs, budget needs, and while the design was very beautiful, they couldn't help but worry about the architects or the designers who will be sitting jobless and idle at home now. Don't you think that this domination of AI is really harmful, especially in a creative field, which is supposedly exclusive for humans? Thank you for your question, my friend. Wisdom does not make any person more wiser. It only makes one aware of one's own ignorance. And sadly, our ignorance lies in hierarchy AI as a threat on in 1980, when computers were introduced, people thought it was easier. But we cannot imagine our world without computers. Our jobs transform with every transformative. We humans evolve with time. Moreover, we cannot simply stop growing just because of the story that AI will take over this. Artificial intelligence helps in empowering women. With the help of AI, we can firstly see the outcomes of an experiment, which helps in management and making things more economical. With the help of AI, in Maharashtra, a 37-kilometer stretch of road was built. It not only promoted sustainable development, but also promotes economic prosperity to far-flung villages by bringing education and resources to these areas, creating an equilibrium between nature and food. Since the moment this competition started, we all have introduced artists as a proud student from various countries. What do you think is the platform for this? Stop shy. It's the innovative learning devices. The ICRs and smart boards which are used in the classroom on regular basis stand on the foundation of artificial intelligence. intelligence will help us in achieving an ideal goal of safety. God, avoid, protect, communicate.
Thank you, Thea. I would now like to request the speaker against the motion from Team C present his argument.
Good morning, respected jury members, esteemed dignitaries, and my dear friends. Today, I learned from Team C is here who speaks against the motion. It took 16 years for Leonardo da Vinci to make Mona Lisa. 22 years for Shah Jahan to build Taj Mahal. It takes 10 years of intensive study to become a good doctor and a lifetime to become a teacher. While AI takes only 10 minutes to create a cheap replica. The $1 million question is, are we ready to give our life in the hands of something that just works on data, nothing more? The most important thing an economy needs is human capital. But AI will destroy the human race. It will build a prosperous world at the cost of human life. It will create a heart without a beat. Who can forget the Netherlands foster care scandal? The AI-generated algorithm led to death and suicide, creating an economic upheaval. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to understand that artificial intelligence works only on data. The data that is controlled by a few. The data that can be manipulated. The data that will march this world towards digital aristocracy. Artificial intelligence will create monopoly of some individuals over the whole nation. The gap between the rich and the poor will be so big that economic chaos will be the only possible outcome. Instead of picking the ideologies and innovation that creates employment, we are so proudly supporting the values of AI when there actually are none. In 2023 alone, over 40,000 technical engineers lost their jobs. 80,000 graphic designers were laid off, and thousands of script writers are simply told that they are not needed anymore. If the skilled workers are not secure, we can very well imagine what will happen to the non-skilled workers. India is an agrarian economy. Just 60% of the population is engaged in agriculture. AI, without considering the socio-economic context, will marginalize small land holders and propagate economic inequality. Not only this, traditional artists and craft-based industries will suffer cultural loss due to AI-driven automation. All this challenges the very promise of equality given to the citizens of India by our constitution. The artificial intelligence that my opponent socially supports is a kind of threat to employment opportunity. Artificial intelligence will take us towards. Now I'll rest my case by quoting the 4 years code of conduct. I do not want such growth that will put a human life in danger. I choose self-esteem. I choose to listen to humanity. I choose to be human. I choose to be human. I choose to be human. We cannot take that away. Thank you.
Speaker has taken 3 minutes and 54 seconds. I would now request the interjector from Team C to pose a question.
But question my mind when you mentioned that AI is only government inequality or when you tested one object. It reminded me that current which is one of the most famous IT sectors, not only in India but in the entire world. Not only Delhi, Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, these are such famous IT sectors giving employment not only to the engineers or the technical people, but also to the rickshaw or the chai walas or even the sleepers. So how can you justify that AI is only taking away jobs? Since AI has so much more untapped potential than just the IT industry.
Thank you for the question. My friend believes that artificial intelligence being a threat to employment opportunities is a fictional story. But we need to understand the difference between artificial intelligence and technology. Technology was created by humans and we are still responsible for its utility. On the contrary, artificial intelligence is a self-functioning entity. Artificial intelligence will create jobs, but will itself fill the shoes by carrying out those jobs. It will create an ecosystem because there will be no need of human interference. An ecosystem where there will be no need of humans. AI is trying to become both the employee and the employer. And recently, Amazon and many other companies fired thousands of employees. We need to understand that in a country like India, where 30% of the population
And welcome to the AI-driven world. Today, I, Peter D1, feel privileged to radiate forth my views in the favor of the topic, the use of artificial intelligence, a threat to employment opportunities, or a driver of economic growth. Well, I believe the latter because the rapid rise of artificial intelligence has undoubtedly transformed industry, offering unparalleled opportunities for innovation and efficiency. Pioneered by the eminent scientist Dr. John McCarthy, who has brought an ultra revolution in the field of artificial intelligence. History has demonstrated that technological advancements have fostered jobs and industries. It will allow humans to focus on higher creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. You know what? Companies like Google and Microsoft are now spending billions of dollars on AI, and they understand that these are beginning to pay off. There's much more to come. And I believe that one day AI will be a lawyer, accountant, and a doctor too. Considering the present scenario, parasites mentioned that AI is learning the medical well, as well as make MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and cancer detection as well. AI is well positioned to revolutionize the defense sector as military dominance won't be defined just
by the performance of the candidate. And this state carries the forward to that AI has productivity our nation. AI mind you, the audience may have an attention to this fact, which everyone here must be well aware of. Yes, it is none other than John Johnson. Not because time it wouldn't have been possible to such a huge mission, which they were quantum leads the economic growth of our nation. Dear audience, AI is going to transform the way we live, work, and interact in this global world. And India, being one of the founding members of GPAI Summit 2020, is forging positive way forward to win this global AI in the era. Before time more, I would like to highlight that while we don't mind a debate there is simultaneously in new texts where the international people from all over the world are discussing the use of responsible AI and COVID in TPAI Summit 2020. Let's make this year happen. Thank you and have a good day. Because you see what a dog person see
Judges, integrity, and my friend, as I was listening to your speech, I could not help but ponder about the challenge. Incorporating the collaborative of artists that exist common economic advancement and society prosperity. Juxtaposing this with the complex web of Indian economic landscape, which allowed the audacious commercial data gap to unfold in the 1990s, where an ill-fated economic volume led power of culture and community. How can the proponents of AI as an economic force so forwardly support other systems while conveniently silencing the founding lessons of my friend? Can you provide us with medical real world facts that not only provide economic prosperity but also shield us from the conflict of future? In a landscape with the past stands as a testament to the disastrous outcomes of unchecked economic ambition, how can we trust that the allure of AI would plunge us into a similar economic orbit? Or can it balance society with economy, balancing all our equity goals?
Thank you for your question. Indeed, an interesting question. Always agree with me that whenever something new happens, there are the protocols that we take care of. And our becomes the big the world. Therefore, we have one of the specific tools to get that into the art. It's like AI coming to take care of this AI and effectively used to become one of the biggest economies in the world. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
The speaker from Team B against motion is requested to express their views. Ready? Human will no longer be the I think elegant, but intelligent as a threat to humankind. They might be reason for the future of science, take as the population. But lawyer, that is huge. It is the cool count to make or exam answers of which kind of these people become on their job. After thinking of business, doing very well, but their livelihood depends on it. I think mentally scientific that might have not been simple or exist company to train the development was the staff there are only 50 of 5%. I that's 300 million. My dear friend, yes, 300 million. But it's not done.
The simplest part of the game. It's hardening to witness the amount of skepticism care. Reminiscent of the past doubts after what essential milestones like AI is like electric, a fundamental driving force of transformative change. Yet, but the future today, can we still afford the different potential of AI, ignoring the stories of resilience and hope emerging from small businesses? AI is not a tech, but it is a pinnacle of a relentless human force. And my question to you is, are we to cover down before the conflicts that have propelled humanity for centuries, or we live in a generation that sees AI potential, shaping a future full of groundbreaking stories and unprecedented potential? Thank you for that.
The speaker from TMC speak for the motion. Asian presidents, players, team MPs were introduced in it. But the implication of the field of promotion starts with sound and symbol, the product. That earlier Ramadan industry would have told you that they would lose their license. But guess what? They got a much better life, worked in the agricultural sector, and we got a booming economy. Wishing a pleasant my fellow citizens, all of present, I stand before you. It's my move for the topic. As I mentioned, with the arrival of new technology, change only constant that prevails. So the color of but I'd like to ask you, what is the change good for the economy? Did we benefit from the change? We did. Now, when AI brings a similar thing, feels like we as humans believe that no comes from hard work. Yes, we try to decrease our work, but keep your life. But when AI brings us by force, why do we downright oppose it? AI connects our support humans with speech diagnosis, prediction, content writing, web design, etc. But AI stands for artificial intelligence, not for artificial imagination. With all the artificial intelligence and imagination, we humans will forever be the controllers of our economy. When the survey was conducted asking a group of people if AI would affect economic growth, over 70% replied that current 4 to 6%. When the same group was questioned if AI would affect jobs, over 60% replied that current jobs unchanged and over 9% new jobs created by 2030. My friends from the opposite have so many points for time, but the people's opinion stands testimony to the fact that AI will bring about positive economic movement. When we look at AI, we absolutely cannot forget what money boosted by 26% just by the use of AI. A staggering contribution of $50 billion to the GDP the year we were fighting the COVID-19 pandemic. The year this is master the year you teachers who want to teachers who want to teach the national independent only get a joyful experience while amassing the jobs of teachers. Unscripted job creation on the road to provide job. Now, I'd like to try to imagine this is so beautiful education. You're working on your device by an AI, an assistant to work effectively. This is the imagination and the reality all comes to development stuff. Funny, as I conclude these opportunities, something like hope for you, like wow, and productive team and your contribution and yeah, thank you. second. The interjector from Team D kindly poses question.
Good morning, good confident here. I'm an interjector from Team C. My first question to you is, there are valid concerns that the accelerated automation driven by AI has led to disproportionate loss of jobs in particular sectors which are heavily dependent on human resources, potentially intensify unemployment rates and inequality. Would you please throw some light on this context?
My friend, thank you for your question. We must realize that why driver AI, and AI is the driver of our economy. AI is something we can make our life easier. I still of course that AI is the change that we see today, development we will see in the future. It is development in use subject is our known as AI. It's true that we coexist with AI not much further in the future. It's further we are talking about need to adapt to its change of AI and then what is the dog my friend. And what we present by the
Thank you for
freedom first stand to speak against emotion.
Artificial AI can track a accumulation of human nature, possess primacy, but who be the human who built pyramids 4,000 years. We need to transform deserts by need artificial intelligence and our economy. A very warm good morning, respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, I'm honored to speak for the given topic. Artificial intelligence, AI, is in its initial stage, right? And it is too early to say if the sweet puppy, a stunning good stuff, but some of the just happen. For example, artificial intelligence taking over jobs. Today, AI systems are responsible for loss of 8,000 jobs. Artificial intelligence taking over not just the job, that is good management, but it's also the field of art. They and AI second can create physical art forms like action painting, special, that when they are created by high quality, that gives the best quality, the best is read by irresistible is the art. My friend, the two main aspects of discussion here are employment opportunities and economy. High employment directly correlates with speed, security, and growth opportunities. But forget growth. Today, there is being used in war, like Russia-Ukraine war, Israel-Palestine war. Almost 80% of all capacity used in Yemen, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Russia, Pakistan. What about it is not about the economy now. It is about the survival. And artificial intelligence directly has a huge role in it. For economy, cannot predict. We need to put together as one goal, as one thing. Following India's G20 slogan, when AI powered phones, whether it's the they power the potential of AI. This opportunity that will make 97 billion jobs till 2030. That it will increase the employment by 20%. But I'm unable to know the logic that is carrying jobs. That only the economy is made of primary sector. Going only one. It's like a person who's very armed. Such a person won't be considered a
growing person. He would become effective person. AI centered book that the balance of the world economy. My friend, let us consider the on-ground reality. How many of you see our group on daily basis? The world is large, or is it the doctor, the engineer, civil servant, pilot, legal? Where are only your mobile phone form mobility? This is fascinates us. That is the reason that we depend on it and not on the 30% of the youth. That sounds quite contradictory. My friend, if when AI comes from weaponry of war, we want that. If when AI comes from the time of that day on screen, we want that well. If when it is by AI, so how does the jobless every single month? We want that well. And if when it is by AI, meeting robot being metallic this is instead of beautiful design. My friend, no one wants economy to be built on that well. And no job can be provided built on that well. Thank you.
People take seconds or not.
What you should do is at this point, reach artificial intelligence actively and positively contribute on the group, growing productivity and innovation by reducing employment opportunities, redirecting human workforce towards more meaningful, creative, and fulfilling goals. So, how can you think that wellness instead of contention? Thank you so much for your question, my friend. You said that artificial intelligence is using creativity, but I think it is Google and ChatGPT as a simple with imagination. How can that imagination of children be helpful for the economy and the economic development? My friend, artificial intelligence is one of the gravest threats we have faced till now. Why? Because are we the smartest creatures on the earth? Are we the largest creatures on the earth? Are we the best swimmers on the earth? So, what we should leverage for that advantage for NI or analysis, giving us that gives someone else. That doesn't sound like a good idea. That is what it has to be done. The champion, the carry a if we want to stop the development of AI, to do it now. Because tomorrow if Ultron rises, no Iron Man will come to save us. We have to save us stop the development of AI. Don't stop the development of AI. Don't stop over it. Thank you. Thank you.
People stand without documents or the motion. Then the last question is happening. Firstly, what we cannot do. Perform make wise predictions or will it stupid? One that one, I speak about it. If they understand your job, or divers, economic. As the AI revolution, not with our own. The future of work will be developed for the best. The current human job scenario, and the artificial intelligence not destroy our bodies. Instead, it aims to create a new design, one which requires us to step back and we all and very pure. Our 40% increase in the demand for AI services, and 25% time. These investments and 31% surge in the demand into security analysts will be added 2,000 US services. Laws and careers, even analysts, business and added security. How? We are good initiative, but it's for all these paradigm of employment opportunities have platform with jobs but how to operate that. Imagine together, go much on one hand, and until doctor. I think it's not even like which is from job use like writing, no, management. Whether we like it or not, artificial intelligence is we must not before this is that we said for large and AI was and the AI is potential dollars global economic GDP, but that time is running like quicksand. I think a lot of there to pick up where microchips is not here. And both times in the water is down to the floor. You better start swimming or you sink like a stone. For the time they are changed. Thank you very much. Take 3 minutes, 40 seconds. The interactive key to pose this question.
You mentioned that jobs are a bit of a and AI is going to enhance that image. But my friend, that image will be either bland or only concentrated to certain sectors like the IT industry. What about factories where machines are working far more efficiently than humans at minimum or no return does the human workforce matter. Secondly, will the daily wage earners be able to afford these expenses? If no, won't it lead to social and parity in the community or in the country? Don't you think that this has guarantee will lead to economic instability in the world?
Thank you for your question, there, Director. I wish like what because this sector workers which makes the AI but not adequate training opportunities. You would provide employees by the next want to adapt to AI transition while policymakers mitigate its distribution. The public so to turn one artificial intelligence policy in the private sector. Cannot all roles not have solutions. We want simply find your president. Speakers who against the motion is requested to then out.
My brother labored and toiled for 20 years at the airport, walked those dirty terminals each day, every day, only to one day lose his job to a robot road. When we found dead, mutilated half body, his last question that we had, how do I kill myself? These are the words of a sister, 17-year-old girl who lost a bit more that but people say from your presence to strongly oppose the bullshit. Artificial intelligence, a threat to employment opportunities, or a driver of jobs. What this led to with Neo in the movie The Matrix, especially today, you take the blue pill and quick end. You wake up in bed and believe whatever you 90-degree tangents. Even water is taught by AI. Air, Russia, all testifying to killer rules. It is an experiment guide us blissful comfort. Let us rewind that song back to 10 March 2023. Goldman Sachs released report stating that AI would replace a 1 billion jobs worldwide, affecting 25% of the. In fact, experts predict that as AI will create about 97 million jobs, it is significant, but it is simply not enough. They gave the 375 million jobs. So, literally, next decade. In fact, I was amazed that Elon Musk has called management highly technology, possibly providing the biggest playground in AI. And I quote it. It is there not realize that as more and more jobs are replaced by AI, humans will have lesser work to do and will ultimately be sustained by payment and development. Let us be honest, truthful. There are a lot of jobs that are at stake here. That is perhaps I think about the jobs at stake here. Jobs like receptionist, proofreading, communication, logistics, on and on. But the fact that today, like the same job, with the same make it such popular as me, while people break it away. And even if you know to master computer skills, mark my words, this of the platform of AI. History starts proof, history starts witness to that, and with the advent of modern technology in agriculture, like combines and harvest, there is also always a drastic reduction in the requirement of personal manpower and time. How does the opposition computers expect Indian farmers and people who call 50% of the country mobilization the economic disparity by any last year will greatly outweigh the economic growth. Yes, knowledge
You mentioned that 75 minutes of by AI, they were updated by friends, they were improved just like AI. Because the marketing, repetition, and predictable. And by how enough that base for yes, of course, like yes, the first telling us AI has also opened the sense of I think that what is really good for you. When there's a like economic growth, so not one speaker against let me tell you, economy supply and demand. When the demand is there, the supply is high. When the supply is exponentially high, because the supply is skyrocketing and there is simply not enough demand, will our economy function? Just simply buying being an aspect of defense, what that is more it is reasonable. And besides that readability, the potential of AI. The readability which will take human
AI has conscious thinking, AI is thinking, right? Better than you. Will it not think? It's conscious something. And not grasp bigger. It uses that left. It remains continuously fast. If not only machines take that job, they will become better. This is what and on the skill. This is what is introduction. Science, technology, beyond. Otherwise, those who are involved in AI will just will get left behind. I understand. But next is that it is not difficult. It's not today, argument today. It's not acknowledge that it causes today. It will not be able to take that. It is possible. And the opposition today and sure and attendance around hypocrisy, hypocrisy, hypocrisy. Not just things that ideas and sexual growth. With this becomes it will that start included.
And the things go down, connected, make the mark, with their last topic, comment, or the song is and it's used during the house. They gentlemen, put it on to their music up. I think that Mr. Bhushan Sharma will kindly come up and say a few words in Kannada.
I've been a teacher, and I must say that I have been judging the participants and thinking, did I ever perform like them? Therefore, I must say, I was not only thinking about the participants, but also about the teachers. Debating is not just but I know I'm supposed by the key. Very good argument, very well. And the presentations were so good. मैं टीचर हूँ और एजुकेशन का तो मैं टीचर्स को पढ़ाता हूँ और मैं ये सोच रहा था कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं जब हम पढ़ते थे विद्यालय में तो क्या हमको इतनी सुविधाएं थी और हम इस तरह करते थे और हमारे टीचर्स इतने अच्छे थे आई हैव बीन वर्किंग विद इंटरैक्टिंग टीचर्स फ्रॉम स्कूल सैनिक स्कूल जो मेरी चिंता है हमारा देश सुरक्षित है हाँ निश्चित तौर पर बहुत हम जिस जनरेशन से हम आते हैं उससे कहीं बेहतर परफॉर्म कर मेरा मुझे मौका मिला है दुनिया के तमाम देशों में जाकर के टीचर से विद्यार्थी से मिलने का मैं निश्चित तौर पर ये कह सकता हूँ हमारे देश के बच्चे दुनिया में सबसे बेहतर
आप जितना बढ़िया आज परफॉर्मेंस किया सब हो, कोई टीम फर्स्ट आएगी, कोई डिबेट में फर्स्ट आएगा, लेकिन मैं कह सकता हूँ इतना बढ़िया टीम थी दुनिया में आप अच्छे It's not just about what you know. And assessment with that. जब हम बैंक या प्लेटफॉर्म हमारे स्टूडेंट हमको जिताते हैं, हमारे बच्चे इतना बढ़िया they have weekly form and the answers that they are so good. They are so good. Right? क्या बोलूं मैं एक चीज और बताऊंगा, डिबेट का दुनिया में एक प्लेटफॉर्म है और जिस प्लेटफॉर्म पर देश के दुनिया के सबसे अच्छे बच्चे जा रहे हैं, आपको पता नहीं है, आपको पता है कि नहीं पता है, आईआईटी के बेस्ट बैचेस पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं और इसमें एक क्वेश्चन है चैंपियनशिप होता है, जैसा लगता है आपको जा रही होगी ग्लोबल भारत के कुछ बच्चे उसमें दुनिया में सबसे अच्छा किए हैं और इसका एज अ प्रोफेशन इसको फिलोसफी के साथ नहीं देती, इसको ये बहुत बढ़िया काफी अच्छा लगता है और मन लगता है करने में। आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, आई एम सो वेरी ग्रेटफुल टू द प्रिंसिपल मैम फॉर इनवाइटिंग मी एंड द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू हियर जस्ट एंड आई एम सो वेरी हैप्पी here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I would now request our esteemed judge, Mr. Niraj Trivedi, to kindly come up on the stage and share a few words of introduction.
बोल तो मैं
Meeting right.
as far as possible.
Good morning, everybody. And no matter debater just woke me up. But you always become part of so, but you know, then if you listen, I and the confidence shows the presence of mind that was really good. I was dealing with very fast, very easy debate, many prime time debates. But I think judging kids today was more difficult because there I think I'm afraid for the so, but clearly I learned that I don't do any mistake while judging. I think it's kind of effort that is wrong. So effort is more important. Results is of course you take and move on. So I wish all the best to all students here and school. And I would just tell students that cherish this moment. I hope you understand the meaning of cherish. Appreciate this moment, live every day here, and this is going to be a fantastic part of your life when you look back. Today as I just entered, I was just very nostalgic when I saw NCC cadet because when I was myself an NCC cadet. I did my Republic camp in 1995, and part of it, the moment I came here, I took a picture and sent it to all my friends in army to be a part of the group and all the old NCC friends of mine. Uh, every day that you spend is going to build something with you, and that is what is important. Soldiers बनेंगे, कुछ लोग teachers बनेंगे, officers बनेंगे, लेकिन हम सब अपना अपना काम अगर अच्छे से करेंगे तो भी हमारा देश आगे बढ़ेगा। जय हिंद, जय जय जय। waiting for the result. Please break for a moment. Thank you.
Where we hear the world, when the world has come together, never will die. Always time to let sometimes we break the soul. We don't want sometimes we are you know we we want to be brighter day, so let's not get again. Let's get we're saying to make brighter days, and when we fall, you're sorry. So it's only time to realize we'll be strong and free. I got your love. So we all must be now. We are on to make brighter days, so let's not get it. It's to make brighter days, and when we and to make brighter days, and when we and to make brighter days, you want to
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second inaugurated electoral practices. The highly anticipated award ceremony for an extraordinary as the echoes of argument and thought-provoking rhetoric linger in here. We stand here to unveil the names of the participants who have edged their decisions onto the grand stage. Before we unfold the history of history, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude to the esteemed panel of judges by awarding this memento as a token of respect and gratitude. Their insightful perspectives have enriched the fabric of this conference. In recognition of their invaluable contribution, I extend a further invitation to our esteemed team guests. Creative journalist Priya Murli, Vishesh Seva Medal, Managing Director, Army Welfare Education Society, to grace the stage with his profound presence. He will be accompanied by the Kitu Rathod and the team guests of please come on the stage. May I request you all to take a good round of applause.
No.
I now invite Mr. Hera Dubey to please join us on the stage and receive the memento.
understanding difficult. I request the audience to please come on the stage with each prize. Each prize winners will be awarded with an achievement certificate, a medal, and a cash prize of rupees 6,000 each. And now, let's be recorded and announce the winners. The sixth position goes to Team D, Army Public School, Srinagar. I request the audience to come on stage to see the awards.
ये लो तो मैंने सेट कर दिया ना
The fifth position has been awarded to Team C, Army Public School, Rajasthan. May I request the audience to turn this on applause. The fourth position has been awarded to Team B, Army Public School, Akhnoor. Sonali Dev has also been awarded the second best speaker against the motion. May I request the audience for a good round of applause. First position goes to Team D, Army Public School, Devlali. The third position goes to Team A, Army Public School, Devlali. Chelsea Dogra has also been awarded the second best speaker for the motion. May I request the audience for a good round of applause. setting up a very high benchmark. Our runners-up take away a distinguished cash prize of rupees 18,000. And the runner-up is Team B, Army of the what is the best of water hosting? Additional time award of 2,000. Also, Aditya has been awarded the second best entertainer. But what is the original cause? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time, please yourself, for the grand announcement of the winner. The winner takes away a prestigious cash award of rupees 30,000. The winner of the national event is Team B, Army Public School. I really get Army Public School. A huge round of applause. Dhruv Sharma has also been awarded the best Army solution. Subhadeep has also been awarded the best interjector. He has been awarded an additional cash prize of rupees 2,000. It surely deserves a round of applause. Now, the opportunity of fighting at a esteemed chief guest, Major P.R. Murthy, Mission Seva Medal, Managing Director, Army Welfare Education Society, kindly shares insightful reflection to the gathering.
Good morning, distinguished guests, the participants, and my dear friends. I think this morning, you get come back to your school days, and I would say the energy, the vibrance, and the whole atmosphere is infectious, and you get transformed and yours is the lifestyle. It was a wonderful experience for me to sit through your competition, and each participant, I would say, very lucidly, very eloquent, listening to the argument in a very logical manner. And this is exactly what, in your NCF and the NC 2020, they talk about the learning outcomes of language learning. What does it say? After this, when you do your complete service, students should be able to grasp the essentials of a topic or a key presented, grasp the essentials, present its arguments, and present it in a very clear form. And I think, yes, it was a wonderful show by each participant, I would say, and the way the interjectors came up and the answer given is fantastic. My congratulations to many and others also. There are no millions of users. To reach up to this level, I understand your all your competition, your amongst the way to reach up to this stage, so you're all winners of my side. There is no first or sixth from this. So a huge round of applause for every participant. And I also and the judges that to take listening to each word that you communicated, each points, and it was a tough job for them. Because everybody was there. And I think thank you, you have done a wonderful job. I must also compliment the school, AWES school, after 8 years, for organizing a marvelous event in a very professional manner. And I've also found the little kids coming and performing stage, a lot of confidence, smiling on the faces, smiling on the faces, that keeps you so energetic. And the children who play on the guitar and the vocals they gave, I think they have a lot of talents. So this is exactly again, I go back to saying, you want to make a doctor or engineer. I keep looking 3 years for a 8 years old doctor or data engineer. You don't do that. Everybody got the need for the quality and capabilities, identify the potential, teach them as for the teacher that and then it is marvelous in their field. We have educators and public teachers who have done so well and they are judging you. You don't want to be a doctor or engineer. And this is a word of advice for the parents also. And this teachers, but convince your parents, where are you interested in that? So, this little word from my side. Thank you once again, and once again, congratulations to all the teachers and all the participants there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for raising the occasion and being a beacon of light for the student community. I now request our principal now to present a painting to our chief guest, Major Colonel P.R. Mohanty. The painting has been made by the senior students of Art Club of Army Office, Kuala. You're indeed obliged, sir. Thank you, ma'am. As we draw the curtains on this remarkable event, I extend an invitation to all the participants and esteemed guests to join our chief guest for a refreshing cup of tea in the front lawns. May this be a moment of sheer joy, camaraderie, and reflection on the brilliance that has illuminated the stage today. Thank you all, and a heartfelt congratulations to all the winners and participants for the remarkable job of this. Jai Hind.
तो पढ़ रहा है। बढ़िया सर।